Check. Is this thing on? What's up, guys? It's Lefty here, and I'm trying something new with this video. As you can tell by the title, I'm calling this the Betting Network's Market Report. I could be wrong, but I think some people might find it interesting or helpful if I did some videos going over a few games each day, strictly from a market perspective. Now, there's two ways to handicap or research a game. There's fundamental analysis. This is what we mostly refer to in the Discord community as game theory. This is everything from stats, player matchups, coaching, talent level, rankings, trends, weather, travel, basically anything to do with the game itself. This is what most bettors use to form an opinion and make their wagers. But what I want to discuss in these videos is the technical analysis side for researching games. This is what we refer to in the Discord community as market analysis. And for the most part, sports bettors aren't really familiar with this side and might not consider it all that much when looking to bet games. Technical analysis or market analysis is following line movements, interpreting public betting percentages, finding sharp money indicators like steam moves or reverse line movements. It's being able to find patterns between bettors and odds makers who are constantly adjusting lines based on sharp money or respected bets being placed on games throughout the many different sports books. Now, at the Betting Network, we try to focus primarily on market analysis because we feel most sports bettors already have a basic understanding of the game theory aspect. So, each day, or most likely every other day, or even just a couple times a week, I'm going to try and do a market report video like this and discuss a few games that are on the schedule for that day strictly from a market perspective. And to better understand some of the things I'll be discussing in this video and future ones regarding market analysis, you might want to check out the Betting Lessons and Strategies channel in the Discord community because I have a bunch of them. And some of them are on how to interpret the market. So, it's 100% free. You'll have instant access to all the different lessons. And if you take a look, there's a bunch of them. I pretty much have every betting topic covered imaginable in these lessons. I even threw in some cool stories from my past. I was a bookie for years and have been in the sports betting industry going on 20 years. So I have some pretty cool stories, and I've shared some of them in here. But I don't want to make this video 20 minutes long. So really quickly, going over a couple games. This is the Thursday, May 6th screen. We have some day games, and if you've watched my Play of the Day videos, you know what this means. It's a getaway day for most of these teams. They just played a night game. Now it's a quick turnaround to a day game. They travel after the game to the next city. All around, these are low motivation, low effort spots, and managers often will rest key players. So keep an eye on the lineup cards, especially on days like this. But let's take a look at the screen. This is a live odds screen. It shows public betting percentages from real bets being made at offshore books. If we take a look at this column here, the ticks column, it's short for tickets or bets. Of course, it doesn't show all the bets in the world. It's just showing the amount of bets being made at the handful of offshore sports books that are reporting this data. The ticket count is low right now because I'm doing this video very early in the morning. A majority of the bets still haven't rolled in yet, but they'll likely get up to the 20 or 30K range. Next, this is spread bets and spread money. But when we're talking about baseball, I'm just going to stick with money line bets and money line money. The ML number sign there, this shows the money line bets. The ML money sign, this shows the percentage of money being bet. So, for example, if we look at Milwaukee, they're getting 82% of the bets and 94% of the money on the money line. So Milwaukee's getting a lot of action there. But let's take a look at a better example. Let's look at this Arizona-Miami game here. Bumgardner, he's coming off of a no-hitter, so I know the public's going to be all over him. And it looks like we got 65% of bets, 97% of money. So that's pretty lopsided right there. Now, if you were a sports book, right, and you started getting lopsided bets and money on one team, what would you do? You'd likely adjust the line or the price and make that team that's getting the lopsided bets look less appealing. So if we take a look over here, we see Pinnacle opened Miami minus 130, minus 130 in there, minus 131 here. Chris opened minus 135. They haven't moved. Now, this should raise a red flag with Arizona receiving all these bets and all this money, but the line hasn't budged. They're still willing to deal you Arizona plus 120 or plus 121, plus 115 here for at Chris. So right there, that should tell you something. I'm going to end it here because the intro went a lot longer than I expected. This will hopefully give you a general idea of what I'll be discussing in future videos. Until next time, good luck, and may all the umps calls go your way.